Jack.
Mom.
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry that you had to spend the night here alone last night. I wanted to get in here earlier, but this is the first time that they would let me in.
Mom, I'm scared. What's gonna happen to me?
John McBain.
Hey, Manning, what can I do for you?
Well, you can spring my kid for starters.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Anything else?
Tay's gonna get him out sooner or later. Why bother waiting?
You know, I don't know if you knew this, but Gigi Morasco is a friend of mine. And Jack was responsible for her death. And right now, I think we're finally going to get justice.
Some other kid already confessed.
And we all both know that was bogus. And now we have the proof. It's kind of the same old story, isn't it, Manning? You pay someone innocent to take the blame while the guilty walk free.
Now, don't worry. Taya's down talking to John. We're going to figure all this out, okay? Did you get any sleep last night?
How could I? I'm in jail. How did this even happen?
Well, John says that they found some new evidence.
That doesn't make any sense. The case was closed. Brad confessed. That's it. Brad. Now that Dad's gone, Brad's father must have finally told McBain the truth. That Dad paid him off so that Brad would take the rap for me. What?
It's just the first time I've heard you say it out loud. You're finally admitting that you caused Gigi's death.
What are you talking about? I didn't pay off this Brad kid.
Brian, that was your brother Victor back when he was passing himself off as you. Before Delgado killed him.
Okay, I understand that you and Victor were never pals, but that doesn't give you the right to railroad Jack.
Come on in.
Delgado, thank God you're here. Will you please help my son?
What's the deal, Detective?
You sure you're up for this? I mean, you just got out of the hospital.
Like that's gonna stop her.
The doctor says that it's fine for me to go back to work, so let's get to it. What's the new evidence?
Jack confessed. On tape.
Confession. On tape.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you had a warrant for that wiretap, because hacking into a minor's cell phone is no small matter to a judge.
It wasn't a wiretap. It was a live recording.
You know, Shane, the kid I picked on, his mother died because of me.
So you had an undercover cop wearing a wire. I don't think I have to remind you what constitutes entrapment, do I?
It wasn't a police operation. It was brought in by a civilian.
I knew that Victor was covering for you. I knew that you were responsible for Gigi's death, and I knew that Victor had done something so despicable that it got Brad to confess.
But you didn't say anything.
Because I was waiting to hear it from you, Jack. And as angry as I was at Victor, I was... Deep down, I was grateful.
Grateful?
Yes, because it kept you out of jail. This is the last place I ever wanted to see you.
Mom, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. Because of you, a woman is dead, Jack.
You serious? You're actually telling me a civilian brought that
How
in?
do we even know it's legitimate? How do we know that that's Jack?
You can certainly hope, man.
I trust that the LPD is running a full analysis of that tape.
Absolutely. We should have the results very soon.
And given the LPD's history of pointing fingers at anyone named Manning, I want a private firm to analyze that tape as well.
Fine. Knock yourself out. Are we done here?
No. Jack has the right to know his accuser. I want a name.
You don't think I know what I've done?
I really, really wish I did know that. Because for months, I've been searching for any sign of remorse from you about what you did to Gigi, everything that you did to Shane.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry.
Not to
Are you
mention
happy now?
everything that you've put your father through.
He is not my
He
father.
is your father. He is.
Look, I might have invited him over for Christmas dinner just because I felt sorry for the guy, but that does not make him my father.
You don't make him anything, okay? He just is what he is. And I do believe that I would know that he's your father.
Great. That makes one whole thing you know about me.
What's that supposed to mean,
It's
son?
supposed to mean that the only time you show any interest in me is when I'm in trouble.
Oh, that is not true, Jack Manning.
Maybe you just don't get me. You never laugh at my jokes. Only Dad, Victor. He was the only one who would. He was the one who taught me to deal with that kid who stole my lunch money in middle school.
Oh, well, apparently he inspired you to steal it from the other kids.
Don't talk about him like that. You're making it seem like he's the bad guy. He was my father. He was the only one in the entire world who cared about me. Where were you?
I was there, Jack. I was there every single day.
Except for Star's latest drama, or when Sam got kidnapped again, or when you decided to date another homicidal maniac.
Don't you dare talk to me like that, because I have been there for you. I have always been there for you. God, how was I to know that something was even wrong, Jack? You never said a thing to me about it.
I should have had to. You should have asked. Just face it, Mom. I was always one kid too many for you.
That's so not fair, Jack. Because I have loved all of my children equally.
Yeah, right.
Do you have any idea how lucky you are? You have this huge family that loves you so much. So much! You know, I never had that growing up. I went from foster home
to foster home. I remember.
Or maybe you don't remember it like I remember it. Because I'm telling you right now, it was no piece of cake. Even the good homes had too many kids. So I know what it's like to be lost in the shuffle. And I'm telling you right now, that never happened to you. Not one single day of your little life. And for you to sit there and you to tell that to me, that's a cop-out. Because damn it, I've been there for you. I've had your back. I've been beside you all the time. Because I love you, son. I love you, and I'm always going to love you, and nothing is going to change that. Do you hear me? All right. I'm going to go down, and I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk to Taya. And just hopefully, John, all that evidence, it just won't be as bad as we think it is. Guard!
Mom.
What?
What happened to Shane's mom? It really was an accident. I didn't mean for her to get hurt.
That's good to know.
You know, Manny, this is a criminal investigation. Often what you want and what you get are two very different things. And you, of all people, should...
What's going on here?
They'll tell you. I'm gonna go see her son.
Was that about the new evidence you have on Jack? How bad is it?
Bad.
What are you doing here?
Just spoke with John McBain. Do you know what they have on you?
I fell head over heels for Jack. He helped me when I had no one else to turn to. I believed he was such a good person.
You don't believe that anymore?
I don't know. I mean, after I met Shane, he was so sad because of what happened to his mother. Shane begged me to help him, and I agreed. I told Jack he could trust me.
Someone set you up. Someone was trying to get you to talk. They were waiting with a tape recorder, and they got you to open up your mouth.
No, there's no way. No one even knows what I've
Jack, I
done.
heard the recording. Someone got you to open up your trap.
How's Jack going to feel when he finds out that I was the one who got him arrested? He'll never speak to me again.
Give me a name, Jack. Tell me who set you up, and I'll deal with the son of a bitch.
Didn't mean for her to die. But she did. Because of me.
Not a lawyer, but there's not a lot of gray area there.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Blair. If that tape checks out, Jack's in big trouble.
But it was an accident. It was an accident. You heard him. He said he didn't mean for it
And
to
they
happen.
probably will not charge him as an adult, okay?
You gotta do something, Taya, because I've done everything. I don't know what else to do
I'm
here.
gonna do everything I can, all right? I'm gonna treat Jack as if he were my own. Or family. You ought to know that by now.
Jack's probably right. It was my fault.
What are you talking about?
He says that I never showed him enough attention.
That's bull, and you know it.
Okay, you know what? It doesn't make it any better or any easier what my son is going through.
I didn't tell anyone anything.
Jack, I heard the recording myself.
Then it must be fake.
Look, you don't like me, and that's not important to me right now. You need me. But I can't help you, Jack, unless you tell me the truth.
I am telling the truth, I swear!
Why don't you calm down and think about it, okay? I'm gonna go upstairs, and your mom and I, we're gonna get you out of here, okay? Guard!
Thanks for helping me. It really means a lot.
Jack Manning, you are my son, and I will do anything for you. And let's face it, you're useless to me in there. You're my slave labor at the Sun. You gotta get out, you gotta get me coffee, you gotta get me a chicken salad sandwich.
And parenting is already the hardest job in the world.
How's Jack?
He's hanging in there. I told him it's all gonna be okay. I promised him that I'd make it right. I promise you too, I'm gonna make this right. I can lose our little boy.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King, peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled.